Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. There's curls, there's scoops, there's my faces, there's hugs. Come on. Hope it was a good weekend for you. We've got a lot to unpack today. Let's talk about the movies that top the box office. We're talking The Woman King taking in $19 million. Analysts thought it would only take in $11 million. It's not going to do well. It cost $50 million to make. Now the movie did come with a lot of controversy because on Friday when I started this, they were like, boycott Woman King. And it was like, wait, what? There are people who say that the movie wasn't true and that historical facts were distorted because this group led the slave trade to get slaves to be traded to Westerners, people in America and on this side of the pond, um, to slavery. So there was a lot of controversy. I mean, it was a lot. And I was like, this story just coming out. Viola Davis led with a wonderful cast, Adrienne Warren, Lashana Lynch, just amazing. People have come out of this movie inspired. I think one thing that analysts did not count on was black women really going to the theaters. When black women decide we're gonna go and see a movie, we're gonna go and see a movie. We're gonna go in groups. We're gonna spread the word. People that haven't seen it said, "I'm definitely going to see Woman King." Surprised everybody at the box office, taking in $19 million, which means that by the time it finishes its theater run and then go to streaming and DVD, it will make its money back. And what's one of the things that I always say? Movies want to make their money back no matter what they do. I'm going to need my pen for this one because this is how many notes I got. 50 Cent leaving the STARZ Network. Yes, he is packing up his stuff and going. Now, I don't know if it means he's going to take Power 1, 2, 3, 4 and Black Mafia Family. Will he have to walk away from those shows? He's leaving the STARZ Network. He really put them on the map, but there has been trouble in paradise. Unfortunately, a show like that, they're not going to get nominated for an Emmy. They probably got tired of dealing with 50s stuff. He doesn't seem to be an easy person, but extremely talented. Now, with him leaving STARZ, it doesn't mean the end for 50 Cent. Oh no. There's other movies and documentaries. They say he's probably doing online casino, restaurant, bars. They said he couldn't land at BET. Just because STARZ is saying bye-bye doesn't mean that other networks won't, because he brings his knowledge and his shows. But 50 Cent has officially left the STARZ Network. Will Smith, the movie Emancipation. I don't know when we're going to see it. I think it's going to come out. I just don't know when. Should it just come out on Apple TV? Will it be released in theaters? You know, that controversy with the Oscars and the slap, it still goes on. It is still happening, and he is still feeling it. There's word that they don't want to release Emancipation now because what if it's nominated for an Academy Award and he can't be there to accept it? They say it's an Oscar-worthy movie. Will has been banned from the Academy for 10 years. Should Apple release it? Should it go to movie theaters? There's a lot of things, but it's a powerful story. And I've heard that if the Oscar slap hadn't happened, Will Smith would have likely been on to being one of those rare actors who win Academy Awards back to back. It's a slave movie about a former slave who escapes slavery, goes to the North, joins the army, goes for his physical, and they see all of these scars from the torture that he went through as a slave. Photography had just came out, and like things go viral today. Well, it went viral, this photo, and people got to see the atrocities of what happened during slavery down the South. They say that Will Smith is incredible, but when will the movie see the light of day? I don't know. It's still in the air. Sherry Shepherd show. A lot of the background staffers are not happy because you don't see Susan anymore or Suzanne. You don't see Norm anymore. Sherry has her own people that she has to talk with and banter with and do. They're still working there in other capacities, but how long will they stay? But there's a lot of, this is a feeling of like, because they're not seen anymore, and everybody is wondering, well, where's Norman? Where's Suzanne? Where's DJ Booth, who saved Wendy's life? By the way, he saved her life. But Sherry, she has her own people. I think it's too early to really give her critique. I know people say, what do you think about the two shows between her and Jennifer Hudson? I want to give it a while as both shows get on their feet. This Friday, Tyler Perry's latest movie, A Jazzman Blues, starts streaming. Now, here's a question I got to ask for you. Is this an interracial love story? No one says, is it a woman who is light enough to pass for white, so she marries this white man and doesn't marry the man that she's really in love with? I was confused. I thought it was a light-skinned woman passing. You know what? Then the comments, and so I need y'all to help Auntie out because no one really wants to answer this question. I was like, well, is she light and passing? What's the controversy? Help Auntie. Sometimes you gotta help me out. Dancing with the Stars returns tonight, Disney Plus. This is what you can expect. It's on Disney Plus. There are no commercials. They gotta fill in that 2-hour time. They really do. Now, the promo shot between Alfonso Ribeiro and Tyra Banks, they looked a little distant, but Alfonso Ribeiro is taking on a major role. If Tyra is on the floor with the dancers, Alfonso is going to be in the skybox with the dancers. In the beginning, filling 2 hours will not be hard because there's so many dancers, but as we get closer, they start those eliminations, but no more ABC. It's still in the family. Dancing with the Stars on Disney Plus. Let's talk about that royal funeral. I'm going to tell you something. They treated Prince Harry so bad. Can we still say Prince Harry? We're going to still say Prince Harry. They treated him so bad. He had to sit on the second row, down the aisle. They're letting him know, you gave up your royal title. You are really not one of us. He gonna release that book, and now he has more just from the 10 days alone of what he and Meghan have had to deal with. Just that. He's gonna have a whole new chapter of this book where he says he's gonna talk about the royal family. His father is now the king. His brother will be king. When Queen Elizabeth died, she had been dead for a minute. I'm telling y'all, she had been dead for a minute. But they had to wait to announce to the world. Well, 5 minutes before they announced it to the world, they told him. That's why he was late, rushing to get there. They didn't even give him that dignity to gather with the rest of the family if they did a gathering of her at her deathbed. But Harry's going to have a lot to talk about. Mary J. Blige kicked off her Good Morning Gorgeous tour. Now, last night in D.C., singer Ella Mai left. Girl, some auntie advice. Ella Mai, you're an exciting singer. I had a chance to interview you. Your album is good, but you can't be walking out on tours. It's Mary J. Blige's tour. You got to remember that. You signed on to expose yourself. You want to get more work. Just a little advice. I hear Queen Naja is good, and Mary, between the hit songs, the outfits, incredible. I am hosting the Thursday night show here, and y'all know on Friday, Auntie gonna have all the scoop. Another big show was actually a tour. Maxwell is doing his night tour, and he's doing like smaller, intimate settings. He's going to be at the Met. Brought and Poplar, kind of like up close and personal. The radio station I work at, WDAS, we're having this holiday jam. We've got Maxwell, Leela James, comedian Skeet Carter. That is going to be a great night of music. I've told people, if you have a chance, go see Maxwell. He is so good. And to see him in this up close and personal setting It is going to be great. What else did I want to bring up? Tabitha Brown is coming out with a vegan cookbook, and she is coming to Philly. Now, a lot of people have had the chance to meet her, go on these book tours. This is her first time coming to Philadelphia in October, and I am looking forward to it. But she's got a book. She talks about why she turned vegan. She's got wisdom, cooking advice, and now she healed herself from chronic pain. Tabitha has a fascinating story. And cooking for the what's the name of the book? You know, I have stuff written down everywhere. Cooking from the Spirit. She's coming to Philadelphia. She could be coming to a city near you. Hope you get a chance to see her. I look forward to meeting this woman. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Auntie does read the comments. And don't just watch the channel, but subscribe and tell a friend. It's curls, it's scoop, my faces, little sprinkles of wisdom and stuff like that. But thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.